Hello everyone. I cannot believe that something like that has happened. I don't know how to talk about that. I'm so depressed. I lost literally everything, really. There's so many things which I want to talk about now. It's very unpredictable. I didn't plan to make this video now. I actually planned to make it, but I planned to make something exciting, something interesting, like a progression of my castle. And now I'm here in the middle of not in the middle, but at the forest at night. Basically, yes, I switched to harmless because I couldn't survive in this world. Basically, I lost everything because of my mistakes. I want to cry, really. It's unbelievable. I want to cry. When it happened, I basically died today 3 times. Several times due to my mistakes. I cannot believe what is going on with me. Everything was before everything was okay. And then my state has changed. I just played more, and at one moment I just have started to make some stupid, ridiculous mistakes, which led me to losing everything. I cannot believe. I cannot believe. I just want to cry, honestly. There's so many things which I want to talk about because I'm not at home actually. Now I'm in a totally different region. I'm living here for several months because I basically lost my house. I hope that for some time, because of the situation in Russia, because I'm living in Russia again, and there were some horrible things. I would love to talk about that. I mean, it's so horrible, but I'm accepted that. Basically, I will talk about that in the next videos. But now, I just want to mention that I'm not at home now, and I'm a little bit insecure to be here and speak English because I don't know how my neighbors will react because I'm living kind of with some neighbors, many neighbors, in fact. But I profoundly depressed. I cannot express all of my emotions because if I will cry or just a little bit scream, my neighbors won't understand me. That would be stupid and inconsiderate. But honestly, I feel I lost everything. You guys might wonder, how am I really taking this game so seriously? Oh, let's actually see it. That I want to cry because of game. I mean, what has happened? I lost everything and I made a couple of mistakes, horrible mistakes, because I've been in a bad state. I mean, this is not just a game. This is a game, but my state. I could lose it in a game, I could lose something in a different game, or I could lose something in real life. I could lose something, or even something horrible could happen. I mean, this is because of state. I'm actually so profoundly depressed. It happened probably 2 hours ago or 1 hour ago, and immediately after that I just deleted 3 of my apps, which are social media related apps, because I was so shocked. I just didn't know what to do. And then I have started to train because the best thing I can do is train, because I was so depressed and just tensed and I want to cry and I have nobody to hug right now. I'm surrounded by weird neighbors. I do not like them. By the way, this night is really beautiful and I'm here alone and I'm running out of wood. I have no food and I have lost so many materials. But again, I'm alone here and I don't know what to do. I want to immediately after that I wanted to scream. It's ridiculous, I know, but again guys, it's not about game itself, it's about state. I'm just thinking, why from time to time I'm predisposed for such states. I'm just losing everything. I'm just depressed, very depressed, and not only depressed, but I'm kinda suppressed, which means my brain cannot make appropriate decisions. Really, my brain cannot take all of the information and focus widely and select the better option. I mean, my brain kinda can do that, but not always. Sometimes I'm just losing everything. I made such a stupid mistake. I just started to analyze what has happened, why, what led me to that. It's not a problem of a game, it's not a problem of time or life or everything, it's a problem of my own decisions. But what my decisions was affected by state, my state. Well, what had led me to that state? Some metabolical changes, some metabolical problems, and something related to my dietary habits. I'm actually eating right now really well. I'm really proud, but sometimes I'm making some mistakes, and also trying some new stuff. I'm basically vegetarian. I'm really sensitive to food. I cannot eat some meat-related stuff. I can, but I have really hard time to digest that. So this is not my choice. This is a choice of my digestive system. Wow, I'm so far away from my house. I spent night here. The only reason why nobody stopped me because I switched to harmless. Basically, why I did that, because I was so profoundly terrified. I didn't know what to do, because if I would die here, I was on the verge of death, by the way, and if I would die here, that would just make the situation worse. But I switched to harmless for the second time in my life. Honestly, guys, I'm very honest with you. I just wanna speak the absolute truth. What has happened? The first time when I switched to harmless was literally at the beginning of this game, of this map, 3 years ago, because I was very immature. And at one moment I gained third or fourth level for the first time. I was very happy, and at one moment I nearly died, and I was so shocked, and it was difficult for me to gain that level. And at the time I just decided that I'd better to switch on harmless once, just to survive that moment, and then continued by a challenger, which I did. And I never switched to any other mode. I actually can prove it. It's never been switched to creative or something, even though I've done some crazy things. But look, it is always no, it is just harmless, the easiest mod which has been used. And now I'm also on the harmless, but I'm sure that I will switch back to challenger. But now I'm so disappointed, frustrated, I'm shocked. I'm a little bit panicking because I don't know what to do. I need to gain everything again. And well, just in order to you to understand me, what did I lose? Well, I went on a nature. I made a really long travel. I've been traveling for several hours. I've been visiting some of my old mines. I've been collecting some of the resources. Basically, I've been collecting how it's pronounced on English, like germanium crystal, basically germanium, or which is necessary to make pistons. Well, I cannot believe I can walk with a bear for the first time, because I never played on a harmless on this map. Well, I've been collecting lots of resources. I dug new mine, which is not easy really. I mean, I'm dig very deep and wide mines. Well, I probably need to start to do something useful and continue to tell a story. I've been collecting decent amount of resources. Have found one stack of iron, really one stack of diamonds, because I've been digging a lot. One stack of diamonds and 3 stacks of germanium. And and there was more stuff. There was good armor, good weapon, a couple of diamond pickaxes, and a little bit more. And I lost everything. I cannot believe I have spent so much time by gathering all of those resources. I've been planning to return at home and start to rebuild my castle, because I need many pickaxes, basically. This is why I went here, and everything was so good, but at one moment I just started to make some stupid mistakes. For the first time, or at the beginning, I couldn't plan my journey well. I didn't prepare enough amount of food. I went into cave. I barely survived. Then I went at the outside in order to seek some food. But my I would I've been at a low health, and wow, I've been at a low health basically. I've been walking. I went out of the cave. I've been walking here in different places. I've been trying to find some food. I found a couple of pumpkins. There was rhinoceros nearby. I was scared. I was terrified. I ran I ran out of sight, kinda within the trees, and I have found how it's called, that animal, kinda like a cow, or like a I forgot. Basically, animal with a neutral behavior, but which can attack you if you will attack it. I cannot even talk normally. I'm so disappointed. I'm so shocked. I cannot even talk normally. Really, I don't know what to do. I lost everything. But well, I attacked that animal because I just was so hungry. I was terrified that I'm on the verge of death, and I even couldn't realize that that animal might attack me also, and it did. that animal attacked me just once because I was at a couple of hearts, at the level of a couple of hearts of my health, so to speak. It attacked me and I died. And I was so profoundly shocked. Like, how on earth could I make such a decision? How? I couldn't realize that I might die. How? To say that I'm shocked is to say nothing. I'm profoundly depressed. I was just, again, this is a game. I know I need to take it so serious, but it's not about just game. It's about my state. Why I'm making such decisions? Because of my state. What am I supposed to do really? Survive, basically. Actually, I think it's gonna be... No, I really cannot do that, guys. I'm a very honest person. And let's do that right now. Well, it's gonna be much more fair because I don't want to lie. I just switched to harmless in order to survive that epic moment. And now I need to be more serious. Find shelter, find food, make some bowl maybe. Basically, guys, if you're watching it, please, I'm so sorry for this depressing news. I wanted to start my videos differently, but anyway, I lost everything. I think it's interesting actually because I I'm surviving. I'm starting everything again. I need to reach my home. This is so far from here. It's very interesting, but I promise that I will try to be more attentive. But I'm not sure because I'm even more depressed. This is unbelievable. I'm trying to laugh, but I'm actually want to cry. I'm not joking because I just hate these states. Really, I do not hate this game. No, this game is awesome and it's cruel, but this game is really interesting. I hate only these states because these states happens from time to time. I'm trying to manage my diet, my sleep, my exercise, my nutrition again, but sometimes I feel bad. Something is wrong. And I just been standing in a dark room near the wall. I've been kinda holding my head in arms. I was shocked, like why it happened again. I've been analyzing, and yes, something is wrong with me, with my metabolism. It's actually dangerous to walk here. How can I get food? What am I doing? Actually, let's be more serious. I'm just still shocked. I probably should skip this, but maybe on the other hand, it's gonna be interesting for me to survive again and just show it. I need to hold myself, kinda, or pull myself together. This game is so beautiful, but I'm afraid that I will lose everything again. I need to reset my spawn first of all. I didn't do it before. I can't believe. The only reason why I lost everything is because I was far away from my death point, from my spawn point, I should say. I couldn't even figure out that idea that could help me. I could repeat or return all of my items. I have lost so much. Well, it's time to seek a shelter. Actually, I don't know. I want to. I always try to be calm, but it's actually not true because inside I'm profoundly shocked. Morning, guys. I slept well, but I have no food. What am I supposed to do? It is so sad that I don't even know what to do. There's actually my road, and this is a good point of navigation. There are some horses which will help me to travel back. I'm expected to go for such a long way. I don't want to generate any sentences because I just want to be depressed. I want to cry. This is so stupid, but I want to cry. I cannot even express my emotions now because, again, I'm not alone here. I mean, I'm alone in a room, but there are some neighbors, and I'm trying to be calm. Oh my goodness, I would cry at home. I don't know, I do not want to blame this world, but sometimes I do because it's just not fair. I know it's not about fair. Who cares? But this is just so sad that. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe. I cannot believe. Well, thank you. This is not a smart dog. Maybe her metabolism was altered also, and she paid for that, like I did. But again, this is not fair that sometimes I'm experiencing such states because I'm trying so much sometimes. I changed my diet so much. I changed my sleep, and I'm still suffering. Why? Is that just a matter of genes? Maybe I will always stay stay in such state. This is not funny at all. All of those videos which I've been making before, in which what is that? In which I being kind of in a weird state. I've been trying to be better, but I've been speaking some nonsense. I've been always mentioning that my metabolism is out. That it's all of that is because of that, because of these states, and it happens again and again. And I still do not realize something about my body. Hey, what are you doing? What are you intending? I can't believe. I can't reach. I'm so weak. Well, but again, my metabolism. I'm probably speaking some nonsense again. Nobody will listen to that. I'm frustrated. What's wrong with me? Let's make one. Oh, what am I doing, guys? I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it. Where's my bowl? That's better. Maybe I need to make a couple of episodes in which I will just simply survive and gain everything back. Hypoxia is probably one of the most unbearable state you can experience, really. Hypoxia is just one of the most unbearable state. It is so difficult. Your mental state alters so much. At this state, the only thing you want is to just breathe. Really. This is so awful. I just want to talk a little bit more about something realistic and useful. If if we, some of us, have some genetic predispositions which makes us more vulnerable to some of the life factors such as food or environment, if we're suffering more than others, what should we do? Really, this is very frustrating. really sad, difficult. But life continues. We are still living and we need to live more. Just live, adapt. I think the best thing we can do is to be stronger, definitely, and make right decisions. Really, to be stronger and learn yourself, understand yourself. I'm just trying to find some copper. I feel that my diet will lead me to a much better state, and it did. Really, it really did. But sometimes I'm still experiencing that state. Something is suppressing me. This is really painful, really sad. But life continues, and we need to adapt and learn more. I basically dream to arrive at a state in which I will feel much better. It doesn't mean to feel no pain or something, no. But these states like hypoxia and depression, this is just so profoundly bad, so sad. This is beyond feeling pain. This is just like being oppressed and not knowing what to do. Really, what am I supposed to do when I'm just hypoxic and depressed? This is so difficult. I mean, I always take in cold showers. Weirdly enough, I'm training because it just predisposes me for that. I dream to get rid of that. Really, I mean, situation is became better. Really, much better because I'm eating so much better, and I'm eating lots of vegetables. I'm basically vegetarian. I would never imagine that I will be vegetarian, but turns out that this is the best diet for me because this is my biology. This is not my choice. I have nothing against eating animals or anything else. This is just my physiological choice. Basically, learn yourself, guys, understand yourself, and improve yourself. Really. Especially if you're suffering like me. I don't want you to talk about that because I do not want to make my videos sad. But actually, in my life, I've been suffering so much. I'm not exaggerating it. Hypoxia, inability to sleep in the middle of the night, and not only hypoxia, but some of the states with digestion when you eaten something wrong. This is horrible when you want to vomiting and you cannot. I've been experiencing that quite a lot. I do not want to talk about that because it is sad. What am I doing? It is sad and nobody will watch that, but at least I will express it. But I mean, all of that pain predisposes me for learning more, understanding me better, make better decisions, and change. And I changed tremendously during last years. Maybe everything is not so bad because I'm learning metabolism. I know anatomy of our body. I know neuroscience a little bit. I'm listening to my favorite Andrew Huberman, which has taught me so much. Pain has predisposed me for knowing my body so much better. If you're experiencing pain, loss, suffering, frustration, and just be stronger. Do not make any stupid or bad decisions. Do not blame everything. Just accept it. Just close your eyes, maybe meditate, or just lie bad. Lie bad? What am I talking about? Lie down on the bed, and just analyze. I do not advise you to listen to some sad music or something because it just will facilitate that. Because music has a really powerful effect on us. Well, oh my goodness, I got it. In the game, I will return everything, I will be stronger, I will pay better attention to details, because at that time I couldn't pay attention to details. I couldn't figure out a better way of managing my actions and to find food. I just attacked that animal, I couldn't realize that it can attack me back. I just couldn't basically pay attention to details. Again, I couldn't. I just been focused on one narrow thing, narrow. My attention was narrowed basically. This is incorrect. And that led me to very poor results. I lost everything. The best thing you can do if you're suffering to learn, be stronger. Just really hold your fists or hold your teeth together. Be stronger. Do not blame, do not blame anybody. Do not blame life or destiny. In my opinion, destiny is something that happened before. This is the history of your life. This is not that something that is gonna happen, in my opinion. And do not blame everything. Just be stronger. Just accept something. This is so important to accept everything, whatever happens in your life. I cannot. I've lost everything. But I promise I will return everything and I will produce it. I will improve my castle. I actually got some incredible plans, as always, but it will take so much more time to achieve that. And I'm I'm accepting it. Look at that bear. Are you trying to commit a suicide? Maybe not.